Welcome to the podcast. We will be discussing several key components of corporate social responsibility, hereby called CSR, and examine the various dynamics of why it should be practiced, how organizations should approach it, what they should be doing, and where it should be done within the industry. So why exactly should hospitality organizations implement corporate social responsibility initiatives? The services industries and especially the hospitality sector renders social initiatives which have significant long-term benefits to a company. For example, a hotel's involvement in CSR practices can improve its brand awareness and loyalty for customers. As services are intangible and evaluated based on perception of quality, rather than tangible product attributes, the goodwill created by social initiatives transfers to the brand image, creating differentiation, which can in turn create an advantage in a highly competitive industry. As equally important, hospitality organizations who practice CSR can better attract, motivate, and retain their employees. Employees want to work for a company with a positive image and reputation for doing good. They experience higher job satisfaction, which in turn reduces turnover. So how should CSR initiatives be approached? The first step for an organization in this process is to set measurable goals. Implementing small changes close to home, such as improving employee policies that decrease turnover and improve recruitment. And steps like minimizing waste and resource use are changes that can be developed into a memorable story about how sustainability efforts support your company's overall corporate strategy. The proper stakeholder engagement is also necessary. Leaving stakeholders out of the loop is one of the top mistakes companies make when trying to jump on the green/socially responsible bandwagon. In order for a company to articulate its values, missions, strategy, and implementation, it is important for everyone to be on the same page. Stakeholders can help by partaking in the regulatory approvals process, improving relationships proactively, or solving CSR roadblocks and potential crises. Now that we discussed why hospitality organizations should practice CSR, we will discuss what is being done and examples of CSR initiatives. One way to appeal to the socially conscious traveler is by going green or practicing eco-friendly facilities, amenities, and renewable energy sources throughout the organization. Last year, 65% of global travelers expressed an intent to stay in eco-friendly accommodation. Things like swapping out light bulbs for energy-efficient alternatives, installing low-flow taps and toilets, and reducing plastic use can have significant impact on a business in the long term. Another method is through community service. Social responsibility means more than caring about the environment. It's about caring for people and communities too, which aligns with the hospitality industry and further builds a positive brand image. Lastly, where is corporate social responsibility being practiced? One example, Marriott International, reports that the company first set long-term goals in 2007, to reduce energy and water consumption. Since then it has used 3 environmental performance indicators, energy intensity, water intensity, and GHG emission intensity, and implemented innovative conservation initiatives to further help property engineers save electricity. In addition, the company educates and motivates employees and guests to conserve and preserve natural resources and empowers hotel builders to develop green hotels. Their report indicates that compared to 2007, energy intensity, water intensity, and GHG emissions intensity in 2015 decreased by 9.4%, 9.0%, and 10.0% respectively. The company further strives to achieve a reduction of 20% in energy and water consumption by 2020. This is an example of setting measurable goals we discussed earlier in the podcast. We're out of time, but I hope you enjoyed the information in this podcast and learned a little about corporate social responsibility in the hospitality industry. Thank you.